What it do, baby? Welcome back to yet another Fuego tutorial. Today we're going to kick things off with another quick and easy step-by-step guide on how to complete the Gorod Krovi main Easter egg on solo. Now, one thing to remember is that not all of these steps have to be followed in a specific order, but I have played in such way so you can complete it in the most easy and time efficient way possible. On the screen you have some recommended gobblegums I would bring to this map, both containing classic and mega gobblegums to make your life a lot easier and complete this in record time. Now, I did add some mega gobblegums onto the classic pack on the left because simply having most of all the perks makes the Easter egg run a lot smoother, and of course having a lot of money from the get-go with helps open up all the power, the pack-a-punch a lot earlier, making the later steps a lot easier. So to officially begin, obviously we want to have the power turn on as soon as possible, which is why shopping for your gobblegum like extra credit can help open up the map quickly so you can start collecting the code cylinders and pack-a-punch and very early in the game. By doing this, we'll be able to start the lockdown a lot earlier, and since it'll still be a low round, it'll be easy peasy. Now there is a total of 6 total trophies we have to collect throughout the game, so there's no order of the steps in how you collect them or when you collect them. So I placed on the screen quick screenshots for quick reference following how to get the first 5, since the last and final one can only be done once completing the egg challenges that we'll be diving in later in the video. So as you saw, the first trophy we collected by shooting the mural by the Dragon Command Center, the second by shield blasting the window in the tank depot near double tap. In order to get the one in Pack-a-Punch, you actually have to go down the sewer that lets you exit Pack-a-Punch room, sending you back to the spawn. Once you go back to the Pack-a-Punch room, trust me, you'll get comfortable in this room with a lot of lockdowns. You'll be able to pick up the trophy from the toilet. Here we use the Dragon Strike controller we get from the first lockdown to unveil the trophy in the puddle next to the supply depot. And the 5th trophy will be located inside the supply depot that is also unveiled after you activate the giant beam trap. Now, in order to start the first lockdown, we must go back to Pack-a-Punch and hit that Dragon Strike controller. This will activate a lockdown and you'll have to just survive a couple rounds. The best strategy for me is just to hang out in this little area, this little room, because no zombies can come from behind and you just kind of funnel them in and take care of them all. Easy peasy, right? So once you have officially completed the lockdown, as you can see here, the doors now open up and you can go upstairs where you activated the lockdown and collect your Dragon Strike controller so you can get that trophy. Now we have to go downstairs and acquire the dragon egg in order to complete the rest of the Easter egg. So as you make your way downstairs, right before the sewer, in order to exit out, you can go ahead and hit the dragon egg. It's gonna roll down all the way and fall down right here. Simply pick it up and you're good to go. We're gonna head over to the Dragon Command Center. Once we made it to the command center, you can see you can get started on the challenges. However, we're gonna quickly put this egg to the nest so the dragon can spit some bars on it and heat it up for us while we do some other steps. Now we're gonna make our way back to the Pack-a-Punch to activate the generator by shooting one of these Valkyries right next to it. With the electricity exploding and activating it, we hold square on it and we are now ready to move on to the next step. We have to locate all of these valves that has been activated by this new generator. So now your job is to locate all of them. The first one is in the infirmary, as you see right here. Next one will be in the tank factory as you move down this cylinder, and will be in this corner on the wall. Now take note which one has a green light indicated and which one has that little like cylinder trying to come out of that tube, as that one will be your last one and the one with the green light will be your first one. These are all the locations, one in the armory as you just saw, the one in the tank depot as you just saw, and then this one in the supply depot, which you'll see in our game right now is our green light one. So this is going to be our first one in terms of the code that we're going to be using in order to make this step a lot easier and not have to do the little puzzle ourselves. So we're gonna go ahead and go online. You can just Google it. By this time there's a lot of tools around, and what you do is you put the first and the last one and it's just gonna tell you which dial to switch it up to. You go to the last one, pick it up, get rid of your Widow's Wine, because you'll see in this next step Widow's Wine can mess it up. It's not a big deal, but it could be frustrating. So we're gonna go all the way back to the Dragon Command Center, put the little cylinder in, and we're gonna have to hit these dials with a gun. So this is why Widow's Wine can mess it up, because as that activates, it can just screw up the whole order of these. So we're gonna spell out Kronos, put in the password and confirm it, and then there's gonna be this little nuke by Sophia. Luckily, as you see right now, we put the egg earlier and the dragon has already put fire on there. So as we were doing the whole other step, the dragon came in and lit up, put some hot bars on us, like Lil Wayne or something. And now we can go ahead and wait another round, as it takes a whole round to cool off. We wait another round, and now we have these 3 challenges that we have to do in order. The best way to do it for the napalm one is, as you see on the screen, you whip out, the shield while the dragon is, burning up his, quick flows, and let them lure in. You smash them, or, whatever way, as long as, you kill them while they're on fire, and then you're done. As you can see, you'll see the progress on the egg. If you check, you'll be able to know if it's penetration kills left, or if you need the melee kills, or if you need still some napalm zombie kills. And I did put that screenshot earlier, so we can reference it. So now I have to do some penetration kills. So what I'm gonna do is try to train some zombies, get them in the line. And what I like to have is a sniper, usually the Dragon, because it's a pretty semi-automatic sniper and can do the damage and get the job well done. We're going to line them up and get these penetration kills. Try to get at least 2 zombies to die from 1 bullet. That would be considered a penetration kill. Get a couple kills like this, and then we're going to have to move on to the next step, which is now the melee kills. So as you see here, we get that last final penetration kill. We check. Now we have to do the melee ones. You can, do this with the knife, with a Bowie knife, which when you're under level 9, round 9, it's a lot easier. But, just to show you for a quick reference, if you do also use a shield, it does count as well. That counts as a melee kill. So now I've completed my melee kills, and now I'm off back to the pack-a-punch room. In this case, I'm using a different dragon, because when you use one of each dragon, one in the supply depot, one in the tank, and one in the other one, the dragon command, you get the wings. So we're going to go down and incubate, this egg. Make sure you activate pack-a-punch, get your guns pack-a-punch, because it does activate another lockdown. So you're going to have to try to survive. So you can't even get out of the sewers there. Try to survive. And this is why round robin's so awesome, because what we're going to do is we're going to have to incubate this thing, and the round you incubate is round 11, as you see here. We're going to have to try to finish this round, and then what's going to happen is round 12 is going to occur, and then it has to cool down. This is when we use round robin in order to skip round 12, and then it goes to round 13, and we pick it up right away. It's going to automatically cool, cheat codes, and then we go out back to the spawn with the sewer, and we pick up the gauntlet. The gauntlet is going to allow us to pick up the next and last trophy that we have in order to start the challenges and get one step closer to doing the boss. As you see, we got some fuego up in this with the dragon. We smash it, we pick up the trophy, and we move over to the dragon command center so we can get started with all the challenges. So as we make our way back to the Dragon Command Center, you'll see on the left hand side there's a computer panel. Hit square on it, place down all the trophies, and it's going to create a nuke. All the zombies are going to die, and then you have a little bit of time in order to get yourself situated, get the guns you need in order to start the challenges. Once you're ready, hit it again, and it's going to give you a random challenge out of all 6. In this case, we got the beacon, so we're going to have to do the same thing as we did for the power and try to hit this, try to hit this first time. So once you barely complete the challenge like I did, you're going to whip out your dragon, call him out, and tell him, hey, go get my shit. So then he's going to bring it all the way back to the Dragon Command Center right in front of you. At this point, zombies come back, during that round, and you're going to go ahead and pick up the cargo and take it all the way back to Sophia. Put it back in there, and then she's going to do another nuke. Keep in mind, you can do all the challenges in one round, but if you do mess up and fail one, you can just resume it the next round, and it'll just do automatically. So in this one, we got the Gersh one. So we got to go find this spirit, like yellow glowy ball. And as you can see here, we're looking for it, and we find it immediately in the infirmary. You just spam it with a pack-a-punch weapon, and it's going to, activate this storyline thing. Dr. Max is gonna speak. So what I recommend is having idle eyes, or in plain sight in this case. Keep spamming him. Once you see that he's about to stop talking for that little like cutscene part, keep spamming it again, and he's gonna stop. So what you want to do is stop him in his tracks before he starts flying to another area of the map, and then you have to go find him all over again. So you keep spamming, And with Idolize, you don't have to worry about anything. Once you hear that he's oh, I'm gonna go back to the Dragon Command Center and go with Sophia, make your way back there, meet him there, and your challenge is done. So once you complete the challenge, go back to the little computer thing, hit it again, and this time you see that we got the Valkyrie drone. In fact, we were actually lucky because Idolize is also one of the better gobblegums to use for this, along with Undead Man Walking. So you're going to try to hit that Valkyrie with the little green light. That's how you know this one's the ally. You're going to have to try to escort it all the way back to the same area that you saw that Gersh, Dr. Max's ball go to. In this case, you activate Idle Eyes, and the zombies do not attack you at all. This makes it so easy. All you have to do is just escort this drone. Make sure you're literally leaning right on the drone, or else, as you can see right there, he stops. A good gun to use with this is the Mark III ray gun, as you can just use the left hand gun in order to slow down the zombies. Try not to use any Widow's Wine, or at least throw all your webs, because that activation could kill, along with the electric cherry if you try to reload your gun right under that Valkyrie drone. So once you complete that, our next one is, as you can see, the bomb one. So it's going to locate 6 different bombs along the map, and it's going to tell you in what order you have to complete them in. In this case, we're doing the infirmary, then we go down to the tank depot, then the supply depot, and so on. So you have to complete all 6 in under 3 minutes. Here are the all the locations. As you can see, the department store is literally right under the stairs. It's easy, pretty self-explanatory. You just hit them all in the time limit, and obviously if you want to go a little faster, use the gauntlet, so you can just start flying through the map by just punching your way through. And then once you're done, hit the the computer again and start your next challenge. Now for this challenge, Undead Man Walking is also a pretty good one in this case, because you have to do another escorting, but this time of the Mangler. So you're going to go down to the tank depot, and which is usually where he likes to spawn at. As soon as you see this challenge, just make your way over here. Try to shoot his arm, as you saw, with the blaster, which makes him start running, but his speed ends up being the same speed as you walking. So just escort him there, finish it, and then hit the thing again. As you can see, our last and final one is another lockdown. You pick up the card, and you're gonna have to go down to the pack-a-punch room and take several laps to lose a little bit of weight. You can find this computer, download all of this stuff, and it's gonna create this lockdown full of manglers. So the best strategy for this, as you can see, is you kill about 4 or 5 manglers. I believe 4 and 5 would be the first wave, and you leave one of them hanging. So then you wait and you just keep training them until it downloads completely, so it's a little easy. You don't have to deal with hella waves of manglers. You finish the download, take it back, pick up your power core, take the power core over to spawn, make the dragon take it over to Nikolai so he can power up his little armor suit, and you are now ready to go hit the boss fight. Boom, bop, beam, bop. Make your way down to the Dragon Command Center, hit square on Sophia. She's gonna have this little intro, talk about herself, all her feelings and stuff. Fly out. You're gonna see this new crate. Stand in the crate. If you are playing co-op, please try to stand on each one of the corners, because sometimes it does glitch out. Hit that little button, as you can see, and what that's gonna do is activate a giant eye beam to relieve Nikolai to help you kill the dragon. He's gonna shoot these little Ragnarok type of things. Use monkeys if you want, and the best gun for this is again the Mark III. You just keep spamming it on the side, the other side, and then you end up hitting the neck at the end. Same exact procedure. Once the dragon is dead, now this dude is gonna turn his back on you. This is when you want to use Idle Eyes or In Plain Sight. As soon as you come in, you hit that mo, and then you hit all 4 spots as indicated in the previous screenshot, and you hit all of them. Then you hit the middle one, the power core, last, and literally in like 5-10 seconds you just defeated the boss. Now, if you enjoyed this super easy to follow guide and want to see more content, feel free to drop a like, comment what type of video or guide you would like to see next, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be the first one to know about the latest zombie content. Now that you've become a complete boss and completing this Easter egg for Gorod Krovi, go ahead and share this with your friends, show them how badass you is, and I'll catch you on the next video, or else Nikolai about to beat that